Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. It's currently about 5 in the morning and I'm very tired, and as you could tell by the intro, I am off my way to Croatia for my Class 1 medical for my EASA licence. But now, not really much to say to get the day going. Time to head off to Stansted Airport to take the flight into Croatia. But yeah, I'll be with you guys when I get to the airport. And if you do enjoy this vlog of my trip to Croatia, and if you find it informative at all, definitely leave a like on this video and remember to subscribe. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the airport. So just made it to the hotel room. Flight was all smooth, no dramas. Now gonna just chill for a bit and maybe go see a bit of Zagreb while we're here. And then yeah, got the medical tomorrow morning nice and early. So I'll see you guys then. So guys, I'm at the hospital. I've just done my urine and my blood test. I've also just done a chest x-ray, which I can't say I've ever done in the UK medical. And now apparently I've got a psychology assessment. And again, we never did this in the UK medical, so let's see how that goes. So it turns out just before my psychology test, I actually have an eye test. Again, that's fairly standard for the UK medical as well. So we're gonna do the eye test next, I believe, and then we'll have the psychological assessment, which I don't know what they're going to do there, but yeah, guess we'll wait and see. So eye test all done, just waiting for the report, and they had to blow this air in my eye to check the pressure. I actually hate it, it's the worst thing, but it's all done now, so yeah, on to the next test. So guys, after that I didn't actually get any more footage at the doctors in Croatia. However, I know a lot of you will be interested to know what happened the rest of the day, so I'm just going to quickly run down now what happened throughout the rest of the day. As I mentioned previously, we started off the day with the urine test as well as that blood test. Now, the key difference I noticed with the blood test is in the UK medical, it was literally just a finger prick. They just took a really small sample of blood after they pricked your finger. However, in Croatia, this was different. They actually put quite a large needle into your arm. So if you aren't a fan of needles, good luck with that one. But the needle went into your arm and they took a small tube of blood. It wasn't a lot, nothing daunting or anything, and I'm fine with needles, so I wasn't really bothered. That was the first difference I noticed on the day. And then mentioned again that x-ray, the chest x-ray. Never done that in the UK, but that was a new experience as well. Nothing to worry about though. After doing a few common tests throughout the day then, so we had the eye test, the hearing test, you do the ECG test. That's where they strap all these things on your around your body and just to check your heart really. And then after that I had to go to a different room upstairs and they checked the ears, the nose, as well as the mouth. Basically just some old guy stuck some holes in my ear, had a look through and just, I don't know what he was looking for, but I guess he's the doctor, not me. But again, that was pretty easy, nothing to worry about. And then finally, we had this psychology assessment. Now this was a really interesting part and a huge difference from the UK medical. Overall, all the psychology and mental health stuff took a good solid 2 hours. By the time, they took an hour just to review everything, plus a good hour and an hour and a half just to do all the tests. So before I actually went to Croatia, I had to do a lot of online assessments at home. Now these were pretty easy. You sort of standard verbal reasoning stuff. You know, you have the pattern, which one comes next in the pattern, some quick mental maths, nothing too complicated. So after I'd done all of those at home and I was in the medical centre in Croatia, I had to do another psychology assessment. This one was the one that lasted about an hour. And they first sat me down with a few psychological tests, I guess. I won't give away what they are because obviously then if you go and do it, it defeats the point of the test. But they weren't anything to worry about. You don't really need to practice for them, just go and do it. And then after that, I pretty much just had a chat with them. They sat me down on a sofa and they just asked me general questions, you know, about my friends, my family, what my hobbies are, how my pilot training's going, why I wanted to be a pilot. They just really wanted to get to know me at first. It seemed like a pretty standard conversation, nothing really to worry about. Then they threw in the odd question here, which I see what they're trying to do. I'm not going to give it away, but they're trying to catch you off guard and with some mental health questions. I mean, just answer all the questions truthfully and I'm sure you'll all be okay. But that was pretty much the end of the day. The biggest part of that was the mental health stuff. With regards to all the other tests, they each took about 5 minutes each and they weren't really that big of a deal. The eye test did take quite long actually. They did a few different tests on the eye, so I don't know if you guys have ever had an eye test before. There's one where you rest your chin just on this stool and these red lights sort of flash up and every time you see one you have to press the button. And there's also ones such as reading tests, you know, the one where you cover an eye and you've got to read something super far away and you see how low you can get. And you have to try and read the smallest letters possible if you can. As well as that one where you blow that air into your eye, which I absolutely hate, but it's all over now, so nothing to worry about. But then the day finished off, I went to the doctor and they basically got all the certificates that I've got after passing all the tests. And then I basically gave them to them and they submitted my medical. A few weeks later, I had that in hand and that was all good to go. They actually gave me a certificate there and then, which was just a temporary certificate. As I did the medical in Croatia, but was going for a Danish medical, they sent all the information to Denmark, who then sent me their medical a few weeks later in the post, and I had to send back the Croatian one, which I got on the day, back to them. But that was pretty much my whole experience. The actual thing, I started at around 8 AM and didn't finish till about 2 or 3. So it is quite a long day out. But now I'm going to let you see what I got up to for the rest of my trip. And guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to click here to check out what a week in the life of a pilot is like. But thanks for watching.